All right, everybody's ready? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dontaes Jeffrey Williams. I am doing an introductive speech for Intro to Public Speaking, speaking effectively in groups. Just a brief, quick summary about who I am, where I was born, what schools that I go to, and some facts that you don't know or you may have known. Like I said to you before, my name is Dontaes Jeffrey Williams. I was born on March 21st, 1989, in Thomas Jefferson Hospital in North Philadelphia. I have a very big family. There's 11 of us. I have 6 older brothers: Barry, Tyrone, Joshua, Marvin, Brian, and Javen. And then there's me. Then there's Avery, and then there's my sister Antoinette. And there also are the 2 twins, which is Elijah and Salone. Salone is a girl, and Elijah is a boy. So when I say there is a lot of us, there is a lot of us. My background, my culture is Jamaican. Both of my parents are Jamaican. My grandmother is actually African and Jamaican, and also Caucasian. It's a lot of lists and a lot of cultures in our background. We do a lot of things together. We tend to celebrate everything in a book, whether it's Christmas, holidays, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. It doesn't really matter what it is. We celebrate everything. We do have a lot of family reunions every year, every summer, around July and August before school starts again. Another couple of things I should say. I went to school in Philadelphia. I was born and raised in Philadelphia. I went to school in Philadelphia. My first school was a performing arts school, from pre-K to kindergarten. My first grade to 8th grade was C.W. Henry Middle School on Henry Ave, and my high school was Martin Luther King High School. I stayed there all through 3 years. My first 9th grade year, I went to a private Bible school. Things that if you don't know about me, I played all 4 years of basketball, track, and soccer for high school. Middle school, I played 2 years of basketball and soccer. I have won countless medals. I've been to state championships. I used to play. My father's a great chess player. He's actually won championships, and I've been behind him, but not really winning championships. I've only won 2nd place and 3rd place on awards, but I am a good chess player. Things if you don't know about me, that I played the instrument. I played the violin. I played the piano, and I'm trying to start working on playing the saxophone. The only thing about me is that I only can hear the music. I can't really read music. I'm being taught now on how to read music, but I only can really hear it. So, but when I hear it, I can definitely play it very well. I was born. Well, sorry, I wasn't born, but the most interesting fact about me, or thing that you may not know, I had a best friend who recently passed at the age of 16 when I was 16 with him. We grew up. His name was Brandon T. Wangs. He was shot and killed. Wrong place at wrong time. I was definitely with him at that time too. Very sad for me. It was definitely very sad for me. His grandmother and my grandmother were best friends. That's how we became best friends. We actually lived right next door to each other. We were coming home from school one day and stopped by at the store, and it was coming out the store, and I heard gunshots, and it was nothing new to us. We were used to it because we kind of lived in poverty. But I turned and seen him, laying face dead, shot in the neck, shot in the shoulder, and shot in the stomach. I guess he meant a lot to me, and I think everybody knew that. My family knew that. He was my best friend. He was somebody that I can always talk to, somebody I can always comfort and console about anything. And he helped me out with my problems as much as I helped him out with his problems. That's something that a lot of people don't know. Another interesting fact on the up and up. I love poetry. I've done poetry slams. I've won poetry slams since about 7th grade. My first poetry slam was in 7th grade. Um, it was When I Look at You, I See No Color. I won first place. I won a medal. And from up and up, I've just been moving on and adventuring off of different places. I've been to Cleveland with poetry. I've been to Alaska, but I've been to oh man, it's right in my head. I'm sorry. I've been to Def Poetry Jam, not to speak it, but just to see it, and they just announce the people who were in different places, the runner-ups, and I've been to a lot of places traveling with poetry. Um, I guess I get my poetry things from Langston Hughes, Maya Angelou, but definitely Langston Hughes. Langston Hughes was a Harlem Renaissance person that I always looked up to. I've always read all his books. I've always read mostly all his poetry. Maya Angelou was definitely good. A person that it's not really poetry, but he has done poetry, which is Miles Davis. Miles Davis is actually a jazz performance. I grew up on jazz. My grandma has a great background of jazz. My grandfather was a jazz musician back in the early days. He's met Miles Davis plenty of times. He's met C.J. Watson. He's met Charles Gennard. Like he's met so many other people in his lifetime, but that's what gets my influence on jazz and I guess the Harlem Renaissance basically catches my influence a lot, which made me allow me to want to do music or play the violin or play the piano and try to work on the saxophone. It gets my time moving. Things that if you don't know about me, I'm very outgoing. I'm very quiet. I'm quiet to those who don't know me, but as you get to know me, I'm very outgoing. I'm very egocentric. I love to do a lot of things. If you don't know anything about me, I love to do a lot of things. No matter what happens, I love adventure. I love excitement. I love to laugh more than the negativity. Things about me. We all have flaws. I definitely do have some. I was a rebellious student. I didn't. I was bad at the time because I didn't have a lot of mentoring. My father was in jail, but my uncle actually raised me, which gave me a very upbringing at the age of 14 and allowed me to do other things and allowed me to venture off and to realize that the world is much bigger and deeper. And that's a lot. That's it really. Like I said, this is for my introductory speech of class. Speaking effectively in groups. I hope that you enjoyed your time, and thank you for listening. All right.